Hi guys, welcome back to another session of Music Moments. My name is Dave Bahari. I am super excited to be sharing with you today an album review from the wonderful singer-songwriter BIRDY. So I'm going to be talking today about her latest album, which she released in 2021. Granted, that is a little time ago. But anyway, I listened to it more recently and it's fantastic. It's called Young Heart. And I'm going to talk to you about 3 or 4 of the tracks from it. It's a full-length album. It is incredibly cinematic. She describes it kind of as a breakup album. However, I think what was really spectacular about it is, you know, in a normal breakup album, you get to the end and you're like, oh, that was so cheesy. What's quite special about this is that it's just every song is beautiful. It really is. I have cried. So anyway, we're going to get into it. So we're going to start looking at some of the tracks. Okay. So the first track that I wanted to talk about was a track called Loneliness. It is really, really atmospheric. You've got these background oohings kind of really building in that scene. You've got this just silky smooth bass that passes through it. And I think a lot of the tracks do have this kind of bass that can at times almost perfectly blend into the rest of the track. So it's beautifully mixed. It's light, silky smooth, just keeps you going. And on this particular track, what I really liked is you have to wait quite a long time until you get that the drums, to get some sort of real rhythm dragging you through. But once it does come, it's just really, really nice. And like I said, those background vocals, just beautiful. So Loneliness, that was my first top pick. My second one was a track called Secondhand News, which again sort of has this, different to the first one. It has that sort of ballady feel. I really like the title. I do wonder if it's kind of got like Fleetwood Mac inspirations, given that, you know, Secondhand News from... And then one of the lines she also mentions... so she mentions about rumours. She mentions one of the lines like, oh, don't listen to rumours or something like that, which is the title of the Fleetwood Mac album. So I don't know. But anyway, it's super, super soothing. The chorus just... It feels all enveloping. It really soars. So you get the chorus, which is distinctly higher. It just soars. The vocals, the mixing, absolutely beautiful. How the chorus for Secondhand News just soars. And every time it comes back, you just, it's just, there's nothing else to say. The third track I wanted to talk about was a track called Nobody Knows Me Like You Do. Now, I think this genuinely does go into the top 5 of my favourite ballads now, which is something because, those of you who know, I am just a ballad man. I do a lot of ballads. I sing them, I listen to them. This one, I think was different. So I listened to it and I'm you're sort of waiting for basically, you're waiting for strings, you're waiting for sort of background vocals, like these standard things that you normally hear in a piano ballad, because this is a piano ballad. It starts off with this sort of bare piano, quite jutty. It's not fully fleshed out. And you listen to the song and you think that, she's going to put in, just add in some vocals, but she doesn't. And I think this was what's so brave. She wrote this song fully on her own, so she's credited as the only songwriter for this song. And I listened to it and it's just her and it's just the piano. There might be a tiny bit of string, but I can't tell if that's the reverb. It's difficult to tell in one of the later choruses. So I'm not sure. But this is absolutely beautiful. It's basically, it's the main, I'd say, breakup song of the album. It's all about her sort of re-meeting a person from the past. They're not together anymore. But, on the surface, it sounds like, oh, yeah, it's one of those tracks. But the thing is, the way it's painted, it's poetry. It's just absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I really just appreciated the songwriting skill and also just from a arrangement perspective to just stick with the piano, which is something that I like doing myself. So it was kind of nice to see a, you know, mainstream artist kind of willing to do that on one of her tracks, to just go in and say, do you know what, it's good enough with just the vocals and the piano. So that was super good. So that was Nobody Knows Me Like You Do. Super. Oh my god. The final track was a track called Deepest Lonely. It's got these haunting vocals which stuck with me. I think they were really, really beautiful. I just thought that track was worthy of mentioning as well. The way it builds up, I think structurally these songs are so sound. They don't all sound like each other. I think she was working on this album for quite some time. You can really hear that there's a really high production value as well. But what I really liked compared to previous albums, you can see, is that it's got definitely that acoustic vibe. So like, even when you do have electric instruments, you got bass or something like that, the way that it's been mixed and EQ, like, you know, has been EQ'd in terms of the frequencies, it sounds really soothing, very relaxing, and not too heavy, which I think is really, really nice to see, because I think it suits her voice superbly. And also just to be like, you know, you can do acoustic stuff. You can do tracks where there's very, you know, little instrumentation and it can still work. So it was super. So guys, thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. I super appreciate it. Please feel free to subscribe, like the video if you liked it. So hopefully there's some buttons somewhere if I've done it right. Yeah. And join me soon for another session of Music Moments. I am not sure what I will be doing yet, but hopefully you will like it. All right, guys. See you soon. Ciao.